I hope. What is your business?
One sec.
Need something? Can't now. No doubt they hope.
Hello, hello, hello.
I don't just want to leave because maybe it's something we did in here that caused that map error, so.
We ask not to be this well.
Alright, now we'll just post it on Twitter and we're good to go. Alright.
There's that part done. Let's save it again.
Only anything that isn't hardtack. Why do you bother me, little God? How do you? I don't work.
Chieftain of the Deep World. Assassinate.
Hello everyone.
Great.
How are we all doing today? Y'all let me know if the volume sounds bad or anything. I've been tinkering a lot with it to try and make the keyboard a little less obnoxious. Good morning, Jackson T, Morathi-Hag, Jorgen, Saras, Richie, 18911, and Cold Rage, of course. Good to see you as always. Alright, I think we're ready to go to war. Yeah. What is our mission right now? To do some more raiding. Alright, why don't we go ahead and knock that out. Alright. It's time for us to get some food. Hello, Elwyn Vision. Oh, I'm sorry, Cold Rage. Hello, Undertaker number 1. How you doing, man?
Yes, unlock the gates.
How are we all doing today? Doing good, I hope.
Oh, I got it twice today as well in different ways.
By the way, well, you know, we'll wait to announce that till later. Okay, so Morathi has completely allied with Malekith. So we have to wipe out the Dark Elves, essentially. Great. I finished my finals yesterday, so we'll be able to actually stream more on Thursday than just a fleeting, you know, second. How we doing, Scarrick? Leadership, loyalty 10, nice. Glad to know you know your place. Alright, how much more money do I need before I get this? Alright, so we're gonna raid for one more turn to get what we want. And now we have positive food, so that's nice. Who is this? This is some random dude. Whoa, Cold One Dread Knights? That is a spooky army.
Chieftain of the deep warren.
I encourage him to come get me, though. Oh, where's my assassin? Let's see if we can damage this army a bit.
Kills today.
Can we kill the Death Hag? Yes, we can. Nicely done, Mr. Assassin. This guy's gonna be really useful when he eventually joins an army. Which of the Skaven have the best starting position, in my opinion? Skrulk. Easily Skrulk. Skrulk has the most nearby Skaven with him, and he also starts the closest to food. Though, granted, with the food fix coming, that might not be as big of a deal in the future. Alright, so he's going to try and gang up on us here, but we're going to retreat, because since we're Tretch Craventail, we get a bonus to fighting if we run away. I think we're going to kill ourselves some Dark Elves, boys and girls. I think we'll ambush Malekith and then retreat to Hotek's column. But we are in full-scale war with the Dark Elves, so though if they end up asking for peace, I think we might actually give it to them and change to war with the Lizardmen, but we'll see. Welcome to the stream. Whoa, I've never... Okay, this is new for me. I've never gotten this far. Tretch's luck holds once again. On the third day of pillaging the surrounding countryside, his gutter runners apprehend the assassins whose attempt he foiled. One is slain while resisting capture, but the other is tackled, trussed like a turkey, and dumped before the warlord. How should the interrogation proceed? What? Benign? Compassionate? Empathetic even? A Skaven? Can it be true? Surely this is a ruse. Plus 10. The servants of the Great Horned Rat are entirely blunt instruments. Pity, remorse, forgiveness are entirely alien to their nature. Skaven are not known to be patient, intolerant, implacable, unsparing, and ruthless perhaps, but not patient. This one might just be the exception, but he's playing a much longer game. This one has an array of agents at his disposal, and at his disposal has all the cards and pulls all the strings. Tread carefully in his presence and beware. So, either money in the province I'm in, bonus leadership aura. I think let's torture first, ask questions later. Oh, that's a permanent trait? Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm okay with that. Alright, so the interrogation concluded. Tretch releases the assassin, but not before plucking out his eyes and leaving him to wander blind among the still burning fields. The assassin was generous with his information. It seems the hit was orchestrated by a high-ranking official of a rival clan. Furthermore, the same clan has employed a mercenary army of greenskins to move in and decimate Clan Rictus upon Tretch's death. Protocol prevents direct retaliation against the rival Skaven Lord, but Warlord Tretch demands a target for his fury. Before he was blinded, the assassin gave a rough location for where the greenskins are mustering their forces. An example must be made for those who dare to cross Clan Rictus. We have to go to Hag Hall? Okay, that's in my territory. That's not a big deal. Do I have to move Tretch there, or is it anybody? It's any character. Okay. So we can actually pop over with this guy.
Horned One watches me.
Awesome. Alright, Tretch's agent in the north has successfully located the burrow in which the greenskins muster. They await orders from their paymasters, quite unaware that Tretch plans to leave the mortal blow first. Nice. The Mad Moon's mercenaries. And we get the Lucky Skull Helm, which is pretty powerful. Alright, so let's catch ourselves a Malekith here and get rid of him. Alright, we did get the ambush. Let's put the speed on the Doom Wheel, so it's nice and fast. Alright, let's do this. Hello, Tristan. Hey, Izzy. Hey, Sylvia and Ricky.
Good luck, dudes.
So Malekith has quite a bit of heavy armor, a little bit of cav, not a lot of range though, so we should be able to decimate him pretty hard.
The problem is he looks like any custom AI.
And of course Tretch is level 40, so he should be able to run up to Malekith and absolutely just beat his face in. Oh, where's my... Tretch is going to pull a meme. He's on his chariot, so Tretch should be able to tear him a new one pretty easily. Especially if we can get him stuck on something like rat ogres. And just for anyone curious, we're probably going to stream for about 2.5 hours. Just like we have scheduled. We'll stream for about 2.5 hours. And then we will take a break so I can get lunch and stuff. And then we'll move over to Twitch. Alright, so we're going to put you up here to shoot down on all these dudes. I'm going to put the Plague Claw Catapult over here to shoot at the Hargoneth Executioners. Tretch and the Assassin are going to go after Malekith. We'll send one pack of Storm Vermin through this little gap here. And we'll send the other pack from behind. These guys will come run up behind this rock and throw. Rat ogres are going to come around this flank. Actually, it'd probably be easier to put them on this side. Hey, Dark Novus. Opinion on Karak Kadrim starting position for... personally, I am beyond excited that they've decided to move Ungrim to Karak Kadrim. Like, he should have started there a long time ago. So I'm really over the moon and happy to see that he's finally where he belongs. Alright, we do need one Guardian unit on the Warp Lightning Cannon, just in case these cav get handsy. Doom Wheel there, Deathblow Bombardiers will go back here. Warlock Engineer will go back here. Alright, let's do this. Alright, I think everyone's in position. Alright, let's do this. Warp Lightning Cannon, focus the ranged units. Storm Vermin, go take that thing out. We're gonna go after these guys. We're gonna slip the Doom Wheel through here. We're just gonna plow into this unit of Dark Shards. Let's do a big fat Scorch right there.
Fight back!
I want to keep this doom wheel moving.
That's the stand! Ready, steady, doom!
Oop. That actually worked out okay.
Won't not going! Red Skaven tail!
Do that so I can get to Malekith. Put the leadership up. Drop this on Malekith. Hey Robo Retro, yeah, I slept good last night. Thankfully. Alright, they're getting all nuked pretty hard. Let's turn this over here. So we're doing it in here. Let's turn the Warp Lightning Cannon over on Malekith. Just in case he gets away from me, which he probably is going to. We're going to send the Rat Ogres to just clean up. I won't even chase them, just let the Death Lords finish them off. Oh, did we catch him?
This is madness! My whiskers twitching!
We may have killed a Rat Ogre, but we did get him. Why don't just stand there and get after those guys? I want to kill as many of them as possible. Alright, that went well. The Warp Lightning Cannon stopped firing. Hey Marco Polis, yeah, I'm feeling okay today. I'm trying to get used to talking at like a reasonable level instead of like shouting, because I typically like to shout, but I discovered on Monday that if I talk at my normal range of volume, that if I talk at what to me is normal, I end up like hurting my throat a lot. You think we will only get dwarf updates this patch and Empire with the next DLC? Hello Warlord 2109. So Warlord, what I think they're honestly going to do is I think that with every update for Game 2, they're probably going to do a Game 1 update alongside it. So I think, yes, it's going to be purely dwarves this time. And then maybe next time it'll be Empire Greenskins, and then Empire whichever one they didn't get, and then maybe even vampires. Though I don't know what they could really do to vampires to make them any better. Obviously they could add like some mount options, but vampire counts honestly feel like they're in a pretty good place.
Yes, victory for
Alright, because there's so many enemies around, we're going to eat captives. Alright, so we completely wiped Malekith out, which was awesome. Do I want to go 2 for 2? What's his army? We could probably beat up this army pretty easy. Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, we got another ambush.
Ready for fight, scrap.
Oh yeah, that would probably be the biggest thing, is moving some start positions. If you had to sing a duet of any of the Dixie Chick songs, which Skaven Legendary Lore would you pick up as your backup singer? Probably Queek, because Queek is really anxious and his heads talk to him and tell him people are always trying to betray him, so he would inevitably murder everyone in the audience because he thinks they're laughing at him, so no one would have to listen to me sing a duet with a Skaven. The only other campaign mechanic I could see them adding to the vampire counts would be like if they decided to do a necroarch focus and do like flesh crafting, which is something that like necromancers and stuff can do, which would be like, I don't even know how it would work though. It would have to be like you'd be able to like create units that have like weird little buffs. Alright, we're gonna send these guys to deal with the Dread Knights. These guys to deal with the other guys. Actually, it's probably gonna be faster coming around this way. Death Globes will go this way. Poison Wind will go this way. Warp Fire Throwers we'll put right in the middle because we want them to go after the archers. Rad Ogres will help us with the Dread Knights to start with. Doom Wheel will come around the front. Tretch and the Assassin will come around the front. You will lead our troops into battle. Am I missing anyone? Oh yeah, the mission dudes. We're just going to put y'all in the back. And it's not a big deal if the enemy decides to charge them. I'll even dedicate a Storm Vermin unit to protect them. Alright. Okay, y'all need to... We're going to go after these knights. We're going to go after the knights. We are going to go after the executioners and such. As are you. You two are going to go after the enemy lord. You guys are just going to chill. You're going to help us take out the knights. You will go with this pack. You're going to go after the archers. Alright, I think we're ready. Fighting begins. Okay, kind of hard to get around these guys. More fire throwers. Let's move up on these archers. Pop slippery to make them move faster. We're gonna throw down a leadership buff over here. Well, I put down. Come on, let's go. Trophy heads on him. Hop in here into this Valor, so I can stick on him. Let's ride this dude in. I thought I told you guys to accidentally shot this guy. Let's do that. Come on, let's get rid of these. Alright, let's focus you on these big archer packs. More fire throwers. Let's start roasting some elves. See if we can kill the enemy general here. Let's fall back the assassin. Thresh will pop standard die. These guys are kind of annoying. Globadiers, get rid of these guys. Get rid of them. Get these archers out of here. Oops. Alright, he didn't march, so he'll fall back, but we did do quite a bit of damage, which I'm okay with. So we'll just let our troops pursue and do lots of damage. Oop, I'm gonna get my Doom Wheel out of there before he gets hit by some random projectile. We'll just let our war machines have a ball with it. Pew 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 pew. Hello, Christian Pip. Yeah, Shagrit, I think one thing that would be really good with the Lizardmen and Skaven DLC as a free LC would be to put more Skaven clans in the old world. Just to make Skaven more of a global presence. Right now they're kind of just in a few tiny places. I hope they like add some settlements to the Mortal Empires map.
Yes, yes.
Alright, we're gonna eat
Kill,
them.
execute. Legs, tails, move.
Awesome. And now we're gonna fall back to Hotek's column.
Clan Rictus.
His army should not be strong enough to really threaten us here.
Tail too short.
Alright, we'll pick up evasion so I can get Crack's Call next turn. And this hero, we're gonna... Oh, I can't assault his units because I assassinated someone last turn. Dang, can I do anything? Yeah, we'll try this just to get some experience.
Unlock the gates, assassin.
Alright, we're gonna get plus 24 food, which is super nice. Alright, and you... I think I'm actually gonna have you... Once we deal with this little mess, I think I'm gonna tell this guy to fall back to the Twisted Glade. That way we can start recruiting him a full army. But we should have positive food for a bit. Tristan, I have no idea what that's a reference to. Also, sorry everyone for the late start today. I just woke up late. Yesterday was such a hard day, and I think I took too many Advil, which, I mean, not a bad thing, but it just kind of like put me out. Because when you take something like Tylenol or Advil, it lowers your body temperature, which makes it easier for you to sleep for extended periods. But today's going well so far. I did, thanks to the late start, I did have time to eat breakfast, and I took the dog for a walk. So she's good for the day. And I'm excited to be with you guys, as normal.
Even Snitch respects me. Many kills today.
Let's start assaulting the garrison. Prep this place for me to blow it up. Let's see. Let's get assault. We wanted this guy to kind of be amazing at the blue tree before I start bothering with his other trees. Do you know what I'm gonna do with the food? Yeah, Dorgan. So what they've announced for the food mechanic is that basically you're gonna have a lot more access to get food. I don't understand this because they start off with concealment bomb, so I'm guessing that's a bug where they're not supposed to have concealment bomb until they get this skill, but they start off with it at like level 1, so I'm not sure what happened there. Alright, so this guy we're actually now finally going to be able to just start kitting him out. Alright, so once we heal up, we'll go attack the Circle of Destruction. Okay, so our food is stabilized, which is not quite what we want. Alright, Scarrick Spine Mangler. It's time to start pulling your weight. Okay, this place is about to level up, which would be really nice. So for that, we're actually going to switch back to expansionist planning to make the buildings cheaper. And I'm going to go ahead and send you towards the Twisted Blade. And we're going to do our ritual shortly. You know what? Malekith is actually dead and kind of distracted. So we could summon... Oh wait, no, it's only one turn until it goes off. Never mind, we don't have time. And I don't want to do any of the other ones because I don't want to be at war with those factions yet. I wonder if the room we see in the right corner is the rune crafting. Warlord, there has been a lot of speculation that yes, it's a rune crafting system. Obviously we don't know much about it yet, but odds are CA was planning to do it. I just feel bad for the guys that made it a mod system, because I have a bad feeling for them that the official one is probably just going to be better. Yeah, Shagrat, I'm pretty sure that's what the plan's going to be. I think they're going to be updating the old world races just one at a time. So I think for now we're seeing an overhaul of the dwarves with, you know, a new unit and some little shiny gimmicks here and there. And then I think we're going to see probably Empire Greenskins and then the other one of those two, because those two are in the most need. And then I could see a Beastman update. Wood Elves are going to need a complete overhaul. So, but that's going to be a big deal when that happens. Alright. Okay, so this settlement is done. So I don't need expansionist planning anymore. I guess we'll do efficient planning. I don't really want to do exploitative because it's going to lower the amount of money I make by a ton. So let's do efficient for now. Right, he's just... Oh, awesome. Stealthy Scourge. So he does an additional 15% casualties on the garrison. Isn't that nice? Yeah, this guy's going to prove to be quite the menace. So this is the Circle of Destruction. Yeah, it has a pretty sizable garrison, so we'll hit it one more time before we attack. But I'm going to just run over here and do some raiding. Actually, you know what we're going to do this turn? Let's go do our quest battle. How about that, guys? Let's go get the Lucky Skull Helm, which I've never gotten before. So this is a totally new fight for me. I don't know how this fight's going to go. We do have the Menace Below and Warp Bomb, which is really nice. Alright, he's got an interesting army. What? He's got armored Chaos Trolls in a Greenskin army. Alright, here we go, guys. I will mute my mic for the general speech. Let's see, the Greenskins of the Mad Moon's Clydes are entangled in a Skaven plot to destroy Clan Rictus. The notoriously Lucky Tretch, however, a master schemer himself, has uncovered the plot. Unable to move against the Council 13 members behind the scheme, he is determined to make an example of the hapless Mad Moons. He advances on their underground lair in the far north, determined to take the skull of the tribal leader for himself as an emblem of his uncanny fortune.
Cease your squeaking and groom yourselves for battle, rodents of Clan Rictus, for the enemy coming to sight. The Green Nofers sit upwind, unaware of our approach. Look, see how the blockheaded fools send their patrols away! Lucky us, yes. We attack while they are weak. We leave only their bones!
Alright, let's do this, guys. So yeah, they don't even know we're here yet, so we're going to start by focusing that Ragnarok. Oh no, they have Super Squigs. That's not good. Actually, focus down that Super Squig. We need that thing to die before it gets to us. Alright, let's get our battle line set up. Oh, we don't want to go in the water. We want to hold them at the water's edge. Warp Fire Thrower we'll throw over here. Doom Wheel will take this flank. Rad Ogres go heavier on this flank. Clan Eshin, we're going to put y'all in the center. Poison Wind, let's go over here. And then my character Posse, let's go right into the center. Alright, we're just trying to get the Doom Diver to break. Did we get the Super Squig? Yeah, we did. Okay, great. So now we're going to focus the Ragnarok. Okay, good. We broke that. So now let's start focusing down some units. And we're going to throw out a sacrificial unit here to just try and get deleted. Just to hold them off a little longer. And the goal is to warp bomb them. Hopefully the squigs just tear them apart. Fortunately, Skaven run awfully quick, but squigs are faster. Come on, come on. And boom! Free dead squigs. Alright, so we're going to move over this halberd unit to guard this flank. We want poison wind globadiers over here. We want death wind globadiers over here. We want to turn these storm vermin to face this flank. Throw this down. Assassin, you have my permission to go kill this dude. Tretch, we're going to go kill the Ragnarok. Warfire throwers, we want you on guard stance. We want all shooting units on guard stance and not skirmish stance. That I can't see. Okay, let's bring it around the flank. Skaven slaves, what? Alright, bring the warfire throwers around the flank. Actually, you know what? We're just gonna bring them right through this line. Rat ogres. Oh, that's not a Skaven slave. That is a. Well, here, we're going to have this guy go tear up those Night Runners. Warp Lightning Cannon. Turn and focus that Bone Breaker. Death Blow. Assassins. Let's focus down these guys. Good volley. That'll just... they really need to fix the Warpfire Throwers. They're a little weak. Let's go get this guy. Oops, that's not what I wanted to click, but whatever. It's really now. Let's attack him. Tell the Warp Lightning Cannon to now focus, focus the chariots. The Doom Wheel keep pursuing them. Some of the unit of rats over here. Alright, so they shattered the Lord, so we're going to have them go after this guy. We've got some Death Runners coming in. Oh, shoot. What the hell? Oh. There's the slave army. Okay. We're going to have this thing turn and shoot at the slaves. This group, we need to push forward. Yeah, Warp Lightning, let's get those chariots out of here. Give me one of these. And one of these. Alright, that should completely destroy this flank. Alright, I think that's it. I think we've... Yeah, Tretch is kind of the least weird of them. Like, he's not really, like, batshit insane or anything. His whole thing is literally just that he's very lucky. Alright, guys, let's get rid of these last couple units.
Attack from rear! Slay enemy foes!
Light them up. Yeah, they really need to, I think they need to vastly improve the damage on these things. Like, it's fine if they don't do a lot of armor piercing damage, but they just need to do, like, damage. Alright, I think that's everybody. Hooray! Victory! I really enjoy the Game 2 battles, because a lot of them are really bizarre, and you get attacked from, like, fun directions, and it's just crazy. Agents of the Council of 13. That must have been the, oh no, that was the slave group. Isn't that interesting? You figure this would have been like the super group that showed up, but that was Usley's Roxborough. Alright, and with that, we have cut down... we have finished Tretch's battle, so we're going to get the Lucky Skull Helm, which thankfully does not count as armor. I think it's a enchanted item. Oh, the most powerful cavalry unit. Jackson, are you wanting to include monstrous cav units in that, or just regular cav? Because that'll change the answer.
Victory! I'm getting good at this. Kill,
Alright, and
execute.
we will... We're not going to eat them, because I'm going to be able to heal up fast enough. We'll enslave them. Alright, so we got the Lucky Skull Helm, which is an absolutely fantastic item. Alright, we're going to fall back to Hotek's Column again, and we're going to equip it. Alright, so we got the Lucky Skull Helm, which is replacing the Terrifying Mask E, which is fine. Oh, we got Talisman of Endurance. It's a little better. Don't really need the Dwarf Hide Banner right now. I think I'd rather... Scavenger's not that great either. None of these are very good right now. Alright. So that'll let us heal up for a bit. Our assassin is going to keep doing work. I think... Yep, this place is upgraded. Holy goodness. So here we're going to be unleashing Clan Pestilence. And to go along with Clan Pestilence, we want a hidden lair to take advantage of giving us Death Runners. We need back tunnels then to make things more durable. Who is this? Alyssa. This is interesting. So the greens or the dark elves down here are completely surrounded by the lizardmen, so hopefully they'll take care of them. I'd like it to help out the Tomb Kings.
What does your council propose, creature?
Well, he is very strong economic power.
A counter pledge.
It's weird that he's not like doing anything. Maybe
does your council propose?
Maybe I can help him be a little more organized.
I may have a counter.
Okay, the Hmong.
Chaos.
They're power level 21, which isn't bad.
Blessings upon you. I concur.
Alright, so we've got a pact with the Norskins, which could potentially come back to help us. What settlements am I going to have to defend for this? Okay, I think we're in a good position to hold off a Chaos Invasion. Though I probably want to wait until Skarik's got some better troops. Alright, so Skarik, we're going to give him a Help Hit Abomination, no question. And then he's going to need some siege, because you can't have Skaven and not have siege weapons. What kind of army should we go with Skarik Spire Mangler? So he's the warlord from Vermintide 2. Who or what are the Idenith Deepkin? Oh, Ashton Bates. I'm glad to hear that, man. I'm glad to hear that worked out for you. So the Idenith Deepkin, they're so in Age of Sigmar. Basically, when Slaanesh was captured, the four elven principal powers of Morathi, Malarian, Teclis, and Tyrion basically ganged up on him and used a ritual to basically forcefully start ripping the souls of the elves he's been digesting for like thousands of years at this point out of him. And the very first of those that they tore out of Slaanesh were given to Teclis. And Teclis tried to recreate the High Elves of the Warhammer Fantasy universe. So, like, he basically taught them everything about the High Elves and their gods, and he tried to impose, like, the way that they lived on them. Like, he tried a bunch of different stuff in hopes of basically making them essentially a carbon copy. But this ended up backfiring because what he did not realize was that even though they had been removed from Slaanesh's belly, they still had been like horribly affected by the experience of being eaten by Slaanesh. You know, understandably. So essentially, the Ideneth had like some really deep problems, and when Teclis realized this, he kind of essentially came to the decision that maybe it would be better to start them from scratch, so to like low-key destroy them, and this terrified them, so they fled from him. And as he was kind of about to unleash, to my understanding, I haven't got the book yet, but to my understanding, so when he was about to kind of go after them, Tyrion convinced him to stay his hand and show them mercy. And so the Ideneth fled into the deepest, darkest oceans, where they would be hidden from the rest of the world, and the extreme depths had a number of effects on their senses and stuff. But over time, the Ideneth, as they continued to procreate and grow, they realized that many of their children were being born without souls, and they were born as these weak, kind of mutilated children that died very quickly after birth. And they realized that the only way they could get souls was that at first they tried harvesting the souls of sea creatures, which caused some interesting incidents and also kind of bound them to the creatures of the sea, but it didn't solve the problem. It didn't work. So they then went with plan B, which was to steal the souls of other mortal creatures like humans and stuff. And so they did exactly that. They started stealing their souls, and it proved successful. So basically, whether they want to or not, if they want to survive, they have to steal the souls of others in order for their species to survive. It's all very sad. Alright, you know what? I was going to play fair against this settlement, but Morathi's in there. Hey, you know what? Now we'll just lay siege to it. Their garrison's a little beat up, but I don't want that witch elf getting inside, is the thing. And the good news is our warlock engineer has this handy skill here, the mechanic. Ooh, he's got a bunch of stuff we can grab. We need to do some double checking here. Let's go down to Skark's Spine Mangler and see what items we can get on him. Warpstone armor is good. Blade of Nurglich is alright. Talisman of Protection. Terrifying Mask of E. Alchemist. And Hell Pit Attendant. Oh yeah, you're immune to Psych. Alright, and for him, we're going to start building up some Storm Vermin. Our hero hasn't moved this turn? I thought I just... Oh. Battle fight. Easy. Get going. I want to try and kill that Death Hag. Cost 390.
My command. Ready. And good something to kill.
Oh, that's weird. It said he hadn't moved, but then it wouldn't let me do anything. That's bizarre. We do need to get this guy a wizard, but I want to give him a Plague Priest, so we will get on that. Yeah, most of the Age of Sigmar races are interesting, at least. A lot of them have dark backgrounds, not all of them, but many of them. Alright, I think we're gonna go drop a plague. Maybe in Clarkarond, either that or in Nagaroth, one of the two. Who's more powerful, Krokar or Gorok? Krokar is. Gorok is beastly, but Krokar's got him whipped on the age scale, and Krokar also wields much more powerful magic artifacts. Gorok is a walking tank of just doom, but Krokar is much more clever. Raid the Temple of Adayat. Okay.
Keep an eye on him.
Alright, let's do Crack Skull. And then this little dude we're gonna send out to go get some work done. And our assassin here is gonna try and kill this Death-Hag.
And good something to kill him.
You got her. Nice.
Like bow scrape.
So let's go ahead and do, let's go have Venomous Blades on him. Because this guy's got some really nice traits. So we might start building him up to cause problems. Alright. We are going to need some slings. We do got our Help It Abomination, for those of you that wanted it. This guy we will go really heavy with Molder. Basically, this guy's going to be designed to be based on Vermintide. So he's going to have Vermintide units. So we're gonna get gutter runners instead of assassins. Poison wind globadiers and death wind globadiers are allowed. Orb fire throwers are allowed. But they have to be gutter runner. Oh no, they have to be night runners. We need the maximum tier. Oh wait, no, they're just gutter runners with poison. That's right. Okay. Right, night runners are the lesser tier. Sorry. So we'll want some gutter runners with poison, and then we're gonna get a lot of clan rats, maybe a couple units of slaves, and then some storm vermin. The hell pit is standing in for something, I don't know, but I wanted the hell pit, so deal with it. Do I think there's any hope of naval battles in Total War Warhammer? I do not think so, Jeff. I think that would take a lot of work for relatively little gain. And knowing our luck, it would have a lot of problems. Alright, so this will give us 2... So we have 4 siege towers right now. So we need 1 more set. So we're just going to do that, and then we'll be free to attack next turn, unless I want a battering ram. Which, I guess I do.
Ready for fight, scrap.
Why are Skaven so deceitful and sneaky? Because they're rats, bro. Hello, local milkman. Hey, Bjorn. I'm feeling okay today. Definitely didn't have the incident last night of my throat like super tightening up, so that was really helpful. Jeff K, that being said, if you want to experience naval combat in the Warhammer Fantasy universe, I would really recommend checking out Man of War Corsair on Steam. It's a super fun game, and it's a purely naval-based game where you're able to explore the entire ocean of the old world, and it's super fun. And you can play, right now in single player, you can play as any of the Chaos Gods' servants, or you can play as a human faction that serves any of the human kingdoms, including pirates. Or Astalia, or Tilia, or Bretonia, or all sorts of other stuff. It's very fun.
Get going.
And there's like giant sea monsters, and plagues, and and almost every Warhammer Fantasy race that exists is on the ocean, and you have to deal with them, and they're terrifying. It's quite an enjoyable experience.
Death missing.
You know what? I guess we could just add this guy to this dude's army. That'll work.
Iota, scary move.
Alright, so we definitely need more Stormroad. God, Stormroad is so fucking expensive, man. But we're just gonna keep getting them.
Thief in the nice night.
We are gonna get him a Plague Priest, though. So I do need to potentially save up some money.
Attack!
Alright, so we'll attack next turn to get us some money. Tretch is going to have to do quite a bit of raiding for us here. And after we defeat Morathi here, we're going to go ahead and start the next ritual. Long Drawn Slayer Pirates. Oh, is she coming out? She is. Okay. Ooh, I'm really tempted to flee. Because when I flee, I get a bonus. But if I stay, I can, like, cut down all of her stuff. We'll fight it. Skrulk is fugly. One of my biggest complaints about the game is that in this game he doesn't have eyes, but he is supposed to have eyes. He has eyes made of warpstone, which makes me sad they didn't program that in. Yeah, Lord Skrulk is obviously the grossest. Dude's just a walking contagion of God knows how many plagues. And he carries the Skaven's version, which is essentially the Death Note. No, Ashton, Skrulk. Yeah, Skrulk doesn't have eyes. He has pieces of warpstone set into his eyes, which allow him to see, but the way he sees is a little bizarre. All right, we're gonna catch this. We're gonna catch this army out here, and just beat them to death with our superior storm vermin. And rat ogres. I'm gonna let my siege weaponry just pound away over here. We will dedicate 2 units over here just in case.
Skaven, yes, yes. Drag Skaven tail. Breathe, yes. I sense danger, peril. Guide us onward. Drag Skaven tail. My whiskers twitching. SSF. Now, yes.
Alright, this should be a massacre and a half. There's my Warlock Engineer.
Warlock engineer.
Die, Skaven! The cowards die!
We'll move it out of the way. Play Claw, focus down them. Lads, let's cook us some elves here. Let's bring in the Doom Wheel. Alright, y'all are done fighting. Return to me immediately. Get Morathi out of here. was a weird animation.
Skaven, yes, yes.
Good work.
Doom wheel. Scouting death, yes. More fire thrower.
These warfire throwers are not doing a lot. Well, that was an okay volley. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. Killed him. Catapult. Get to work on that little pack down there. Let's get rid of these. Forward. Okay, obviously I cannot see down there, so can I hit these guys? No. Can I hit these guys? No. Then I'll choose to hit these guys. Okay, the gutter runners are here. That's miraculous. We'll get in there, just don't stand around like a bunch of dipshits. Okay, healthy unit, you take out the witch elves. Non-healthy unit, you take out the dark shards. Tear them up. Alright, good. The rest of my army is arriving now. With lightning cannon, get Morathi out of my face. Alright, the bulk of the army has arrived. Oop. We're gonna send the bulk of our guys to deal with this. That. Morathi die. I didn't see her die, which makes me suspicious. Yeah, she must have died. I didn't see her escape. Yeah, they really need a buff for fire throwers. Let's see. Nagash is just kind of Nagash. A Lich would probably be the most accurate description of him, but he's kind of his own unique class of undead. Vampires didn't exist until after Nagash's first defeat. Vampires were an accident. Vampires were accidentally created by Neferata. That being said, because they are undead and they were created by using a messed up version of Nagash's elixir of immortality or elixir of eternal life, many of them are bound underneath Nagash's will, whether they like it or not. When he's alive, he's a big problem for them, because a lot of them don't like him because they like to be independent. But if Nagash is alive, they have a really hard time resisting him. Also, Gruski, welcome to the stream, brother. Alright, he's sending even more armies over to try and save the Circle of Destruction, but we're just going to burn this thing to the ground. I think Clara Karan is starting to look like a pretty sexy spot for an earthquake. What do y'all think, chat? Alright, and since we started at 11, by the way, everyone, this stream will be going until 1:30. and then we're gonna take a break, and then we're gonna go play on Twitch, probably like Vermintide 2 and some other stuff. Yeah, the food system getting a rework is gonna be super nice because I'm just now managing to get out. I'm almost to like a positive result, and I've had to fight like really hard to get there. All right, so let's. I don't think Hag Reef is worth poisoning. Let's unleash a plague in Clarkaron, so it'll make it harder for them to send reinforcements this way without getting a plague. Oh, he's not gonna be able to make it this turn. Dang it, that's annoying. Where's my assassin? Alright, I sent him down to join him. Good lad. Alright, can we afford to upgrade the Pox Cauldron? Not yet, we need just a little more money. So let's go ahead and destroy the Circle of Destruction. We have plenty of siege equipment, so we should be able to just wipe this place out. You can mod the food system so it gets better. That's true, but I'm a patient man. I try not to mod because my thing is, like, modding is a perfectly acceptable way to deal with something, but I try and play through the game as much as possible without mods to find all the problems, and then I work really hard to make suggestions on the forums and through emails and try and convince CA or the community to rally behind ideas to make the game better. Like, when you do a mod, you just sort of fix the problem and then you don't really talk about it anymore. I try and stay away from mods where I can. Ooh, I like this map. This is a cool looking map. Alright, so we should be able to just completely, like, destroy this place without, like, any problems whatsoever. I think we're going to attack from a couple of angles. So we're going to send 2 around this flank, and then 2 around this flank to basically hop onto these 2 walls. And then the rest of them are going to hit the front wall. Alright, get the bombardiers out of there and put Tretch in there. And then, yeah, the gutter runners can actually take in the thing. That's fine. You guys can chill back here. Rat ogres, can we hide them? No, we can't hide the rat ogres, so we are going to have them go for the gate. So, okay, I actually forgot I had rat ogres. We're not even going to bother with this thing. You guys are going to run up and do some shooting. We're going to hold you guys in reserve. We're going to hold you guys in reserve. We're going to hold you in reserve. And both of you guys, we're going to deploy the Warp Lightning Cannon to this side, and we're going to deploy the Plague Hawk Catapult on this side and just mow people down. We'll move these characters up a bit. Alright, so we're going to put this group in a group so I can move them all forward together. You 2 and you 2. Alright, let's do this. Do that. Then do that. Then do that. Send in the rat ogres against the wall here. Alright, we've already started returning fire. We're going to move these characters up. We're going to keep the reserve group obviously in reserve. We're going to try our damnedest to blow units off the walls. And I'm going to rain down Warp Lightning like there's no tomorrow. So we'll have y'all help attack the gate. Alright, and there is a lord hiding in the back, so that's probably where I'm going to send Tretch once we're inside. So there's a unit of Dark Shards there. Let's send this siege tower here. Okay, the gate is open. So we're going to go ahead and charge in, and we're going to bring in the extra forces. Things are going well. I'm going to explode. Get these guys out of my way so I can get down on the ground. I want y'all to swarm onto the walls and just kill everyone. We're doing overcast, more blinding back here. Tretch, I want you to go deal with the enemy lord. Also, we're going to send the assassin. That. Let's pop a concealment bomb too. That way I can get right up on him and he won't see me. That. And he also has low armor, so I'm going to go ahead and Death Frenzy the assassin. We'll see how high his stats get. Pretty high. Alright, so Storm Vermin. Go do your jobs. Where's my Doom Wheel? Oh, he's riding. Okay. We're gonna go after these guys. Alright, and the assassin absolutely deleted the enemy lord. Oh no, they caught my Globadiers. Get down here. Either of these. Okay, we got some Corsairs here that we can throw stuff at. Okay, the enemy lord is dead. The fortress should fall fairly quickly. Once this finishes ticking, they're gonna lose their leadership buff. Yep, there it is. Alright, so Bleak. So this, the Circle of Destruction has fallen. And we're probably going to sack it. We might raise it, but I think we're going to sack it. What's the strongest faction? How? Wait, what? The new Mine of the Bearded Skull map is incredible. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Beastmen are a really powerful faction in multiplayer. In single player, they have a lot of problems. The way their AI works, because the thing is, their AI should be designed to focus on taking out small settlements and doing a lot of raiding and then building up. But instead, it just sort of goes on and then healing. It should attack, raid, heal, attack, raid, heal, attack, raid, heal. But it doesn't do that. It just sort of keeps attacking until it dies. Oh, we lost our Poison Wind Globadiers. So fun. Alright, so we could sack it for an okay amount of money. But it would lose its walls, so we could attack it easier next time. Let's go ahead and sack it, and then we'll raise it next turn for the food. We're going to fall back to Hotek's Column and get some more Poison Wind Globadiers. We're just going to take 2 turns. And that's going to allow us to get a Pestilent Knave. And we can also... if I get an Assassin's Hold Up, I can build up to Death Runners. But if I do this, I can get more money. Let's do more money for now. Just because I've been recruiting a lot of troops lately. Alright, so... let's get some more Storm Vermin. Which would win in single player, Skaven or Beastman? Beastman. The Skaven auto-resolve meter is complete shit. It's like super broken. Well, Jackrat, the only reason I say Beastmen are strong is because, like, in the multiplayer community, they are super strong. Yeah, the auto-resolve meter is definitely one of the biggest problems with this game, though. It's something I really hope they heavily invest in fixing. He's falling back. Alright, I might send my Plague Priest to blow up Daldrick's lair then, because they have to pass through here. Favorite Gotrek and Felix book? Ooh. I think my favorite Gotrek and Felix book would be...
War blades upgraded.
I mean, my favorite storyline was a two-parter, so that doesn't really count, I guess. I would probably say... I'd probably say Demon Slayer. Demon Slayer was super good. I'm gonna need a Doom Engineer for my next plan. Can CA have the rights for what? Gotrek and Felix? Skitter Leap. Okay, we have our spells. We'll probably get upgraded Crack's Call, and then we'll be good from there. Oof, gosh, we have very little money. I mean, this will help, but we need to get back into the raiding business. Let's blow up the Circle of Destruction. Let's go ahead and start the next ritual process. But I mean, money is going to be tight because we have a second army we're working on. We need to locate the next source of food. That way we can expand our empire again.
Fear me, yes, yes. See how long my tail is, then tremble.
You want peace, don't you? Oops. Oh, wait. That's fine. I accepted it, but I'm going to betray him, so it doesn't fucking matter. Let him think he's going to get peace, because he's totally not. CA is the good twin of EA.
Oh, thing. We can help aid each other. Yes, yes.
Join war against the Blue Vipers? That's fine, I don't care. If it makes you happy.
You dare come approach Clan Rictus, most powerful of all clans, not lying.
Yeah, they want war with me. Oh, they're friends with the pirates. Isn't that interesting? Alright, so we've got some angry high elves. I don't really care, though. Oh no, but bro! Oh wait, they're friends with Clan Pestilence? How the fuck did that happen? Whatever, I'm gonna declare war on them anyway. So I'm at war with Skrulk now? Oh man. Yeah, we're gonna raise it. We got Slaughterer. Yeah, fuck your peace treaty, bro. I could not care less. Okay, we're gonna get elusive because we need to start getting defense of my assassin so he stops getting just like insta-killed. Alright, your army is getting a little expensive. Because I can't even... Why can I not afford anything? It's purely army upkeep. Oh, jeez. Alright, so... you there, Mr. Doom Engineer, you're gonna come help me blow up Klar-Karan so I can destroy it. You are going to march... I guess I should go to war with the Lizardmen, right? Because there's no one else I can go to war with that's really close. I could attack the High Elves, but they're probably the most powerful faction in the game, and I don't really want to piss them off. Whatever, let's just start the ritual for now. That'll give us some money.
The ritual is underway, my lord. Even working together.
Okay, where is the enemy?
Be wary, though. For while the vortex is
okay, they're there.
The forces of chaos.
Okay, this is good. So we've begun the ritual of gnawing.
Nothing
Alright, so we're just going to worry about defending these settlements. So you are going to haul butt this way to defend these areas. And I am going to... We're not going to blow up this bomb just yet. We're going to wait until the proper moment. Hey, Justin Mackey, how you doing today, man? I do intend to confederate with Skrull when the time comes.
But only if you...
God, everyone's declaring war on me. This is not very nice. Okay, so we are at war with everybody now. Like, literally the entire continent of Nagaroth and Lustria are at war with us. Which is not ideal. So, if we have the opportunity to end one of these wars, we will take it. Alright, so they're summoning intervention armies to attack Hotek's column. Which will hold. And thankfully, Bossman is right here. You continue to exist. That's not the most upbeat version of I'm doing okay I've ever heard, but yeah, dude, I want Vermin Lord so bad. Well, there was a generic Vermin Lord that's been in the Skaven book since 6th edition, at least, maybe even longer. But in 8th edition they added variants, so there were 4 types of them. Shagrat? No, Azhag was not dead by the time this game starts. This game starts in 2502 of the Imperial calendar, and Azhag had not died yet. He died in like 25-something teen. He died in the 25 teens. Oh, they got my Doom guy. Oh, we got Black Hunger. That's not good. So my Rat Ogres and Hell Pit Abominations are all devouring Skaven around them. Great. Which makes recruiting them cheaper, but I don't want to recruit any more units. Alright, so... I honestly don't think anyone's going to swing south to attack us. So it would probably be better to defend... Actually, let's do this one. Probably be better to defend from the north. So we're going to send Scrab, or Skarik, north. Alright, and then we are going to attack Hotek's column and get them the fuck out of here. Ambush.
I come after.
I think here. Let's quick save because I really would just like to auto resolve this to just keep moving.
Richter's ready for fight, Scrap.
Okay, good. That went about as well as I thought. But we can sell them off,
Send them scurrying.
or we could eat them. Let's eat them or enslave them. Okay, the Lizardman intervention is dealt with. I'm gonna pop into Hotek's column and we're just gonna sit here and defend it, like good little rats. And this guy is just going to kind of keep a pulse on where Chaos is going to run. Oh no, she failed to stop him. Okay, but he is being attacked. Go blow up Nagrand. I was intending on blowing up Karkaron, but things are not going according to plan. So we're just going to go blow that up instead. Alright, so we can get Unfathomable Horrors. Promoted on merit, which is really good. Reject poor recruits. We're going to be able to get this tree soon. So let's do promoted on merit. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm going to get numbers beyond counting because that's going to play into how Skarik's army is going to be designed. Wonder how big Grimgor's brain is. Probably not massive. Did Grimgor ever have a helmet? No. No, Grimgor never wore a helmet. Which probably would have saved him from getting his eye stabbed out. But, you know, orcs. Orcs do have notoriously hard heads, though. No, the biggest, scariest orc war boss to wear a helmet was like Gorbad Ironclaw and Gorfang Rockgut. They wore helmets. Big Wah and Little Wah DLC. Oh man, that would be a bad day for the Empire if those two came back to life at the same time. Okay, so one of them is going south, so that's where Skarik will need to go. Oh, and we've got Norskins coming from behind us. That's unfortunate. Okay, so Skarik, you need to retreat to Hag Hall immediately to go help them. I am going to...
Tempt me not.
Oh, one of them got infested by plague. Isn't that nice?
Beyond your comprehension.
I think we're going to attack one of them for an ambush. I think we can wipe out both these guys pretty easy. So we're going to slip out here and attack them. I'm trying to get an ambush. Alright, good. We got an ambush. That's a pretty high auto-resolve. We might be able to just auto-resolve it, but let's fight it. We haven't fought anything but Dark Elves in a while. Let's kill some Warriors of Chaos. We'll have to see, Jackrat. I wouldn't mind another Game 1 Lord Pack. If we could get like a Empire versus Greenskins DLC to flesh out both rosters and give us more legendary lords and stuff, I would not be upset. And there is a ton of free shit coming this month, that's true. Actually, if I had to pick, I would choose. I'd either do Marius or Kurt Helborg versus Grom the Paunch. That would be my pick. Yeah, that's true, Izzy. But I can't see them doing a Game 2 into Game 1 DLC that would possibly make sense. Like, I feel like it just wouldn't go well. And I don't think they'd even want to attempt it. Alright. That's a lot of Chaos Knights, but we do have a lot of Storm Vermin. Alright, we're going to attack them from this angle because it's a little bit easier. I've just got to really thin out my... I have to thin out the... Actually, here, you know what? We'll send the Storm Vermin from this side. And we'll send the Halberds from this side. What are those? Chaos Spawn? Okay. We'll unleash the Gutter Runners into the Hell Cannons. With Lightning Cannons. Blade Claw Catapult. Deathblow Bombardiers will come this way with me. Rat Ogres we will send after the Hell Cannons. Sure, we'll send the Doom Wheel with them as well. Alright. Who's this? Poison Wing Globadiers, you're gonna go over here. And then Warfire Throwers, y'all are not gonna be super useful. We'll send you around this flank. You can come with them. Alright, so you guys are an attack group. We are an attack group. And you guys are gonna all take care of the back lines. Alright. We're just gonna send the Rat Ogres after various targets. Oh man, that hurt. I'm gonna explode these guys out of the way so I can get to the goodies over here. You guys get over and start throwing at these guys. You guys go around this flank. Let's focus down these guys. Here, I want a Death Frenzy on the Rat Ogres because they have no armor anyway. Change your ammo for over there. Turn your focus fire onto these Chaos Knights who are trying to run around all sneaky. And then I want a Crack's Call right there, if I can get it. No, we'll just settle for an overcast. Oh, he did get it. Oh, come on. Boop. Probably killed more of my own guys than I intended. And we're gonna do this to give me some space. That did absolutely no damage. Chase them. Alright, we're just gonna finish off this little pack. And I believe they marched, so they should die. And we didn't kill the Lord, so that's good. Alright, so they're dead, so now we just gotta finish off the Chaos Dwarves. Well, they killed the actual Hell Cannon and needed the crew, though. Really hope they put the Knight's Griffin in Game 3. That would be nice. Whoa, okay, let's not shoot friendlies, please. No, I don't think Boris or the Red Duke count as legendary lords yet. They're just lords with unique skins. Because I think to be a legendary lord, you have to have a playable campaign. I think that's what being a legendary lord really means. Right now, they're just faction leaders. But him and the Red Duke are in the same boat. Honestly, if they just came out and made the Red Duke and if they made the Red Duke and Boris playable in their own factions, that would be a really nice step forward. And should be fairly easy to do, because it's not like they'd have to do any new voice work or anything. Unless they gave them a quest battle, but I don't think either of them really even need quest battles. Alright, great. Oh no, he does get away. That's kind of annoying. Let's eat captives. Oh no, did he die? Well, I don't see him anywhere. Alright, you upgraded so we can get the cheaper Crack's Call. Oh yeah, I don't see him anywhere. So we can, this guy's plague infested, so he should die very easily. We will get food. We got Ruin's End, nice. And then we're gonna scuttle our way over towards the monoliths to deal with these Norskins.
I'll get help.
Immortality. Oh god, that's such a nice skill. Immortality is so nice. It's just like, oh hey, I know you've invested a lot in this character, so here's an ability where you just can't lose them. And it's like, oh, thank you, Jesus. Alright, so here the Pestilent. Oh, we finished it. Awesome. So while he's on his way over here, let's grab... Yeah, let's get a Disciplined Plague Priest who's going to join up with him. And he's also going to pick up some Plague Monks, because obviously there are Plague Monks at Vermintide, so we got to have Plague Monks. So what he needs, I think what we're going to do to fill him out is, well, we'll talk about it more in a later turn, but we're making progress on Skarrek's army. Instead of the Red Duke, you want Aberash. Aberash would be really bizarre, honestly. He went through such a weird mental shift after he lost his vampiric curse. Like, he's more like a Master Splinterist monk kind of dude than anything else. I don't think he would really be interested in allying with most other vampires. So Malekith is on his way. Well, I love quest battles too, but it's been pretty well established by CA apparently that quest battles are difficult to do. Hey, it's Misha. Hey, Jacob. How you doing, man? For the Vampire Coast, I mean, if you're going to do the Vampire Coast, you might... Oh, shoot. Well, this is scary. I don't... Oh. Okay. I think we can win this. We just have to be smart. We've got him grossly outnumbered, but he has Chosen. So the Chosen are the problem. But I think I can outsmart him. So let's see what we can do here. Dude, I know they went so ham on the Gelt. I really hope when they do the Empire rework, which I honestly hope is the next one, I really hope they restructure Gelt. Like the dude needs like at least a unique spell. I mean, I think for the sake of memes, any female counts as a thought. If you're looking explicitly at meme culture, that is such a stupid meme. Is the dumbest fucking thing. All right, the only thing we have going for us, honest to God, is the Hellpit Abomination, because I didn't see any like super cool halberd units, but we do have the high ground, so we tell them not to try Anakin. And we do have a lot of clan rats to just run in front and try and absorb damage in typical Vermintide fashion. And then we have been building up Skarik to be a pretty good fighter. And we do have an assassin here. Alright, let them come. Alright, so we're going to throw out the chaff in front. Nice and wide to try and encourage chaos to spread out. And then we're gonna space out the storm vermin to try and take advantage of some stuffs. And we're gonna send one of the clan rat units around to try and get to the hell cannon. Oh wait, never mind. I'll just summon a unit on top of the hell cannon. What am I talking about? Assassin and Skarik Spine Mangler are gonna try and help us deal with the. Okay, and play call catapult, just start shooting Chosen. Where is that hell cannon? There he is. Okay, so he's gonna have a really hard time shooting out of these woods. So we're gonna summon some Skaven and just jump on him and see if we can tear him apart. Oh gosh, here they come. This is a very awkward angle to be shooting at, isn't it? Yeah, we need you on the absolute height of the hill. Let's push forward. Oh geez, this is gonna be super hard. Alright lads. We need complete surrounds on these guys. Alright, we're gonna send in the hell pit. The hell cannon is still fully operational, which is annoying. You got the character is that a sorcerer lord at least? It is. Okay, so he's actually gonna be really easy to kill. We just have to get to him. Okay, so we're just gonna go for some surrounds here. Everywhere that we can. I want you to focus down the Chaos Warriors with halberds. We're not going to worry about the Hell Cannon for a bit, I think. Okay, never mind. It's actually able to shoot now, so get another unit in there. Oh geez, I didn't expect them to do a good job surrounding. Whoop! Run away! Get out of there! Get out of there! What even is that? Oh, it's my warpstone armor. Okay, so I need to actually get this guy involved in fights. I'm gonna pop this. Thread this needle. I'm gonna run over here. We do need to keep an eye on places where we have like a really low group barely surviving. You guys come back over here. Get on him. Because if I have a low group that's isolated, like this one, though I'd rather not use it on Storm Vermin, we can get off a Warp Bomb, which will help a lot. May not have a choice here. Okay, so we got the Warpstone Armor draining, which is important. Chosen are not immune to sight. Okay, we need to get away from these halberds. The assassin's doing his job. Okay, let's drop a Warp Bomb here. Woo! That unit of Chosen is gone. Which is excellent for us. Alright, so the Hell Cannon crew has abandoned the Hell Cannon. Okay, good job over here. So let's bring the Hell Pit over here. These Storm Vermin should be able to beat these Chaos Warriors. Let's get over here and help the Lord. We've lost our Catapult, which sucks. Okay, we need to fall back here. Pop Verminous Valor. I want you to go join that fight while I run over here. Good job, Assassin. See if we can finish off this Lord and get him off the field. Okay, hopefully we can get another Warp Bomb into one of these big patches. We want to bring this guy around the flank. I'm going to dive in on these regular Chaos Warriors. We're going to bring you around the back. Dive in here. Let's get this assassin out of here. If he can even get out. Might be too heavy. Yeah, he broke. We've got a Warp Bomb right here. Both those units are gone. Need you on the Chosen, bro. Oh no, don't mass break, don't mass break! Fuck. Alright, well, that was bullshit. Honestly. And Skark didn't die, so his army's gonna get deleted. Skark was doing great. Like, he had it under control, no problem. Honestly think we would have won that if we didn't get the army break. I mean, we neutered this army. They're not going to be able to take anything. It's only friendly fire if you shoot a friend. Dang. I was really hoping not to lose Skarik again. That's the worst thing about the Vortex campaign, in my opinion, is getting a second army up and running in the Vortex campaign is ludicrously difficult, especially with Skaven, but that has more to do with the food mechanic. So we just lost that entire army. So Skarik has died again. God, he's basically turned into our campaign's version of Bone Ripper. Like, I think we're on to the 5th or 4th Skarik. Alright, let's go wipe out these jerks.
Strike them roughly, yes, yes!
And eat them, well, enslave them. Blade of Corruption, that'll be really good for when we get Skarik the 6th. Jesus Christ. Because I really want a good Warlord. I really enjoy Warlords. But maybe this is a sign we're supposed to do a Gracier instead. Oh, we lost that Assassin too. Damn, we just lost a ton of value. That is such a bummer. Weapon Master, Confident. Let's take a Confident Assassin, because he'll do better once he's in an army. Maybe that's a sign that we need Raksnik first. Do I have a 100% ambush chance on Tretch? Probably. Yeah, he has an ambush chance of 100%, but he's really well kitted out for ambushing. Alright, so we've secured this land, so now I just need to march to finish off this final annoying group of chaos, which granted, I don't think they're strong enough to take any of our settlements. I don't think that's worth it, but I need to start leveling up this Plague Priest. And there's nothing I can build right now. Oh, I will be able to build this next turn, which is going to be super awesome, because we'll have 2 fully fleshed out areas. It says I have a hero that hasn't moved.
Many kills today.
Is it talking about this guy? Oh, yeah, I guess, because he can move all of 2 feet. Don't anti-infantry bonuses ignore armor? Probably. Oh, he critically assassinated our assassin. Stupid skink chief. I mean, it's not a huge deal because we just hired him, so it's not like I was attached to him. Yeah, I don't think anti-infantry ignores armor. I think that's only what armor piercing does. I think anti-infantry does something. I think what anti-infantry does is it provides the bonus to your melee attack and your weapon strength is what it does. I don't know. I don't think it counts towards armor piercing though. I know it's a really important modifier, but I'm not exactly sure what it does, because this is, you know, one of the few video games out in the world where they don't really explain much of the mechanics. Oh yeah, right. Like, you're gonna take Bleak Hold. Spiky whips. Ooh. That's actually very convenient right now. Okay, so I don't think I'm actually gonna need to do anything here. Oh, nope, I'm totally gonna have to come involve myself in this. Isn't that just grand? But hey, look at how we're doing on food. We've got a ton of food right now, which is awesome. Okay, so I am gonna hire another one of these guys. A tough assassin. I think I'd rather get a weapon master. Your job is to kill him. And we're gonna summon Rexnick, who chat already agreed would need to be a ruin-focused fellow. What are our options here? Perceptive isn't bad. We want Warp Lightning, double Warp Lightning. Let's get Route Marcher, and let's get Bonded Service to make his stuff cheaper. And we're just going to start off strong with him. Try and get him some units that'll really get some work done. Where's that Doom engineer? Yeah, I want you to go blow up Nacron to make me feel better. Level 15. Alright, so we've got pretty much everything we want. We will pick up Howling Warp Gale just to have it, but I don't think I'm going to level up any of these to level 2. So we're going to start working on his melee tree. This guy we're going to prepare for when Skarrak makes his inevitable return. Where's Master Splinter? I think he's in Tretch's army. I'll check in a second though. Is the Hag Queen dead? Not permanently. We beat her bad enough that she confederated with she confederated with Malekith, so her faction has been eliminated, but she's still alive. So we're still trying to actively pursue her. Okay, so man, the AI is being really good about attacking me when I'm just trying to get places. But I'm not too worried about this fight. The MILF Queen. Joseph, I did not start a war with Mazdamundi. Mazdamundi declared war on me so he could summon an interference army against my ritual. Also, any of you who maybe were watching yesterday, or not yesterday, but Monday's stream, it did get fixed by YouTube. They finally responded and fixed it. Because for some reason the first 32 minutes of it were cut out. Alright, so let's see what we can do here. Yeah, he does have a lot of Blackguard, but the thing about Blackguard is it won't save him. Especially since they're all going to be summoning in late. He's going to have to essentially come through this little hole here. So we're going to deploy back along this hill. I'm trying to... I think if we deploy right about here, knowing the AI, it's going to deploy most of its army back there to try and join with him. So we're going to be able to advance to take like this plateau here and force him to come to us. So let's go ahead and prepare for that. And just in case, you know, obviously we'll have our bodyguard ready to intercept. But Tretch's army is more than capable of slapping around Malekith. He does have a lot of Blackguard, but I have a lot of armor-piercing Storm Vermin with halberds. And I have Deathglow Bombardiers, which are like the ultimate antithesis to them. The Rat Ogres will be pretty useless in that kind of engagement, but we'll take what we can get. Now we'll put our Doom Wheel over here, and then Eshin, y'all can come over this way, and hopefully we'll see where he deploys. Alright, I don't think he's going to run at us. I'm going to run my character squad to deal with these clowns, but I'm going to run my war machines to claim this high ground. So we want you there, and we want you here. And then you guys are going to go along this. And then you will go over here. You will go over here. You will take the far flank. And we want to turn off run away, and we want to turn on guard. You guys are going to take the center formation. Rat Ogres are going to help take the flank. Doom Wheel is going to come help run these people over. Alright, let's move. We do have a Doom Wheel, Joseph. Our original one died, but this one has been doing pretty well for himself. Oh, do these guys want to have a character fight? Because I will totally blow their brains in. Rat Ogres, get over here and support me. Dude, Tretch is gonna, like, trash these people so hard. Here, Malekith. I'll send the assassin after the other lord. Doom Wheel, I want you to go after the Death Hag. You stay close. Let's throw down this. Rat Ogres, to me. And he got off Destroyer on us, so we're not able to do much. Okay, you guys go back to assuming positions.
Assassin!
Where's Tretch?
I sense danger!
I want you on Malekith. Rat Ogres, take down Malekith. Whoa! Oh, that was the Doom Wheel. Okay.
Doom wheel!
After him.
Attack from rear! Now, yes!
Alright, we want to send our Rat Ogres around the flanks. I think we're just about in position. Alright, let's fall back.
Lord Master Deforance!
Positions, everyone. Positions.
Doom wheel!
I have a job for you.
Red Skaven tail! Hit an enemy! Over here!
Watch this, chat. We gotta wait till the proper moment real quick. Tretch, are you in a fight? Yeah, you are in a fight. Assassin's in a fight. Alright. Now that I've got all these Blackguard here, watch this. Look how much damage that did. It just cut them all in half. Alright, lads. You have your orders. Get to work. Lightning cannons, ooh, no, but much better target. Deal with him.
Protect me!
Where is Malekith? There he is. Rat Ogres. Cut around the flank. 4 fire throwers. I want you cutting around the back. Doom Wheel, go do your job. Take the Rat Ogres with you. Alright, Malekith is dead. I'll have another Cracks call up soon. Roaster. Nicely done. It's 15. I don't have time for that. More characters. Yeah. Tretch is kicking ass, taking names. Throw down a leadership buff. Death globes. Pull out the assassin. I want those bolt throwers offline.
My whiskers twitching! Ashen slingers!
Mow him down. Minimal survivors, please. How about naming one of the Rat Ogre units Bone Rippers? Yeah, we can do that.
Where's the target?
Oh yeah, they're gonna catch him. Well, good. That did not go. That did not go the way the Dark Elves had hoped. I suspect. What's the difference between a Shadow Walker and a Shadow Warrior? A hero version. Well, actually, the Shadow Walker is the unit champ, but it seems that they're probably going to turn it into a hero or like an elite unit type. If you're asking about the IMDb leak, it's probably a hero of some sort. What faction do you hope the most will be in Warhammer 3? Demons of Chaos as a united faction. I don't want them as gods separate. I want them all together as just one demon faction. How strong is Wurzag as a caster / wizard? He's pretty fucking powerful. He also has a bad habit of turning enemy wizards into squigs. Or a type of squig called squiggly beasts. Like the squiggly beast he carries in that cage on his back, that was the former shaman of the original tribe he's from. Yeah, let's heal because I'm on a mission. Why undivided over separate god factions? Because that's how they play in tabletop, and their roster would be really fucking weird if you made it god specific. Like, it wouldn't work. They wouldn't be balanced. How hyped am I for Anna? Dude, I'm super hyped for Anna. I need to message them today about when they want to start that Diablo 2 campaign, because I want to make sure they don't, like, forget that I want to do it and accidentally invite somebody else. Sword and Board or Halberd Storm Vermin as mainline? I think Halberd Storm Vermin are generally better because they have armor piercing, and Sword and Board don't. Sword and Board Storm Vermin are really good as kind of a tanky unit, but at the same time, as far as tank units go, they're kind of the worst because their leadership isn't as good as most tank units. Okay, I really want this promoted on merit. Alright, and we're gonna haul butt to get, let's haul down to Hag Hall. We're not gonna go all the way because I don't want him to turn around and attack me. Turnan's fiance, she just got in town. Or she just got to the States, and she's lovely and wonderful. She's super funny. I enjoy speaking with her. Let's do venomous blades. Alright, and you are going to build up. We'll give you the hell pit. And you're going to need these. Actually, we're not going to take the Warp Lightning. We will take the Plate Claw, though. And then I do want a slave line. We want clan rats. And then rat ogres. Now we're missing a couple of units. Let's drop a slave unit to get a unit of... We want a unit of warp fire throwers. And then we want to drop... Let's only have 2 slave units. That way we can get... Let's drop 1 storm vermin. So that we can get gutter runners, poison. Oh wait, no, I'm going to use an assassin to represent the gutter runner. What else can we take that is in Vermintide? I think that's everything, right? We're going to use the Hell Pit to replace the Doom Wheel, just so this army's different. We've got Poison Wind Glows, we've got Storm Vermin, we've got Slaves, we've got Clan Rats. We've got a Warp Fire Thrower. No, we're going to use an Assassin instead of the Gutter Runners. So, okay, so we can grab that we can grab another storm vermin and I guess another slave unit. Oh, we have 3. There are doom wheels, but we already have a doom wheel in another army, so I don't wanna have too many doom wheels. Oh wait, and then we need to save a slot for the assassin. Okay, good. Cool beans. Yes, I will rename the Rattling Ogres. I actually think I have a slight variant on the name that'll be fun. Oh, this guy's name is Chant. He's supposed to be Master Splinter. Oops. Sorry. Master Splinter. And then we're gonna call these Bone Ripper. These are the Bone Ripper tryouts, because there can only be one Bone Ripper, but when Thanquol comes for a Bone Ripper, this is the unit he's going to pull them from. Plague Monks! Oh, that's right. We need a Plague Monk unit. Or we're going to need at least a unit of Plague Monks. Maybe more. Okay, so we'll drop them. I want at least 2 Plague Monks. So we'll drop a Clan Rat unit as well. Okay, and the reason we're doing the this thing is because they are in the game, or Vermintide 2. Ryan's fan club. Why should they be named that? Misha, I'm curious. All right, we're gonna blow up Nagrand because fuck Nagrand. And then yeah, let's go ahead and pop the 13th scheme just to keep loyalty high. Dude, Norska is going to be super cool when they come out. I know Italians seems to like Skrulk, because he seems to play him fairly often, or at least his campaign. Misha, that's mean. Damn. Throwing shade over there, holy crap. Hey, Kanar Yakar. I remember you. You're Scion, right? From last night. Thank you again for supporting me on supporting me on Twitch. Oh wait, no, you're Wolfric? God damn it, I fucked it up again. So okay, so you're Wolfric the Wanderer on Twitch. Okay, got it. Dang, I messed it up. Clan Pestilence. Okay. Well, the good news about having a Gracier like Ratsnick is we can get the ability to make other factions, like, do what I want. Alright, once Ratsnick is ready, we're going to use him to take on the Lizardmen. Alright, we're going to be here for a few turns, so I should be able to pick up the Plague Monks from here, and it shouldn't slow me down too much. Plague Monks, Plague Monks, Plague Monks. Where are my Plague Monks? Oh, wait, I have to break the siege. Derp. Get away from my castle! Die. Give me food. Oh my god, look guys, we're at the highest level of food. We did it. Our empire has sweet monies. Let's get elusive. Money. Alright, we do want to try and convince Mazdamundi to stop being at war with us so I don't have to worry about him attacking me. That may be difficult to do. I think what we're going to need to do is just sort of punch his face in a couple times. Probably the easiest way to do that would be to wipe him out of the north, actually. Alright, so now I can get Plague Monks. Yep. So 2 units of Plague Monks. And then we will have the assassin join once he's done a couple things. And we're good to go. And then this Plague Monk down here.
Open the book of wow.
I'm going to have you come mess with Dark Elf stuff. Duly noted, Undertaker.
Call me Lord Craventail.
So we got some new items, right? Blade of Corruption, not that great for him. Ooh, Corrosive Blade, very good for him. Magic Resistance, and... Where's Rat Snake? There he is. Let's get the shield... Let's get the Spell Shield. Blade of Corruption, Obsidian Lodestone, Trickster Shard, or Scroll of Shielding. Let's take the Scroll of Shielding. And he can get a bunch of random stuff. Not a lot, but some. Alright, and our goal is to get our assassin to do enough damage, or assassinate enough people that he causes fear to Dark Elves. Since we are not going to let up on our war on the Dark Elves until they're completely extinct. Because they made us mad. I wonder if any of the upcoming Skaven Lords will get picked over Skrulk much. I don't know. Skrulk's pretty amazing, so... Hello, Ifrit. I'm new here. I was wondering what's the difference between appearing anywhere teleport thing that Skaven and Lizardmen have in Age of Sigmar. I was wondering what's the difference between appearing anywhere teleport thing that the Skaven and Lizardmen... Ifrit, could you be more... Could you clarify a little more? Do you mean in the lore, or do you mean in the rules? Oh, the lore. So yeah, so what the thing with the Seraphon or the Lizardmen is that the Slann live in a place called High Azir, which is basically space on cocaine. Like it's like a realm of stars beyond stars. And one of the things about it is it allows them to basically, they have the ability to control the stars and to control and influence how the realm gates work, which are the way that you move between places. And so what the Seraphon do is that the Slann basically hang out in the stars until an important junction happens, like they want to attack something, and what they do is they will physically change the position of the stars and a bunch of other stuff so that the realm gates don't go where they're supposed to go, they go where the Slann want you to go, which is somewhere very different most of the time. Ooh, wow, we got a ton of stuff for that. Nice. Go over here. But to answer your actual question, the way the Slann kind of work is they basically just sort of float down into the... they kind of just float anywhere they want into the realms by using High Azir as kind of like a highway. So they appear anywhere they want. And then what the Seraphon are is that the Seraphon are literally the memories of the Slann made manifest through the use of like ludicrously powerful magic. So what the Slann do is they basically create an entire species of creatures made out of star energy, celestial energy, and it's their memories of the Lizardmen. So the entire Seraphon army, they're not actual... They're just memories made manifest. That being said, apparently they're capable of like independent thought and feeling and stuff, which is a little bizarre. But at the end of the day, they are just they're just copies, or they're just manifestations of the Slann's own interpretation of things. So the reason they're able to appear out of anywhere is that the Slann kind of floats down out of somewhere, and he basically says, okay, like, I'm gonna reach into the stars where because what they do is they basically, whenever they remember something, they basically create a new star in the sky, and that star represents like a battalion or a certain character or something, and he'll basically reach up and like pluck the unit out of it and unleash it on the world to do whatever it is it needs to do. Oh, Morathi, you are in big trouble, young lady. The Skaven, on the other hand, the way that they're able to appear anywhere is a lot more simple. The Skaven quite literally just gnaw through the planet. Like, the Skaven literally just eat their way. They have their own realm in the realm of chaos, and it's called the Realm of Ruin. And basically the Skaven, using special machinery, magic, and just their own teeth and stuff, just dig and dig and dig and dig and dig until they basically rip open a hole between realms. And I think they're called gnaw holes or something like that. And they basically just kind of like rip open a gap between the realms and will flood into it. And that allows them to go anywhere they want between the realms. So that's how Skaven are able to get anywhere. That being said, I personally am very much holding on to the idea that they may expand the Seraphon at some point with a new book, and we'll actually get like actual physical, like, Return of the Lizardmen. The end times kind of left the door open for that, but we'll see. Sotek, do you ever regret investing so much knowledge in the Warhammer universe? Could have been used to solve it. I guess, Misha. Like, I will say, I wish I was as dedicated to, like, schoolwork or designing video games or music or... Well, in my defense, I was as dedicated to playing music as I was to learning Warhammer, but that ended up backfiring on me when I got my anxiety disorder and couldn't play music anymore. So that was like 12 years of skills, like hardcore skill learning, just down the tube, which was very unfortunate. But no, I don't regret learning about Warhammer, especially since it's become so popular, and Games Workshop is like a company that's probably going to be around for a really long time. You know, I have a really honest-to-God goal. I want to go work for Games Workshop or Creative Assembly. Like, that's my end game, is that, like, if I end up not being able to just completely self-sustain on, like, YouTube or whatever, my end game 100% is to do YouTube as long as I can, and try and make it into and streaming, and try and make that into a full-time career for my life. And then if that doesn't work out, or if it reaches the point where, you know, like, that's not profitable anymore, or I'm too old for it or whatever, I'd really like to go work for CA or for Games Workshop. Dude, Misha, I'm not even kidding. One of the things I really hope, like, if I can get up to 100,000 subs, which is a long journey from now, one of the things I want to do, like, one of my big goals once that day came, would be to try and really push CA to consider opening, or Games Workshop, to consider opening, like, a major headquarters in the United States. Which, granted, the Warhammer Citadel is kind of the closest thing, which is why I've been talking to Games Workshop about it. About the Warhammer Citadel. Like, I've been emailing them back and forth about it. Unfortunately, they're not the fastest to respond. I think they only check their actual email, like, once a week, which is not great. But what can you do? But that does have some interesting things, because, like, I want to be more involved in those communities. But another part of that is, like, I really think the day is coming that the Warhammer community is going to need to be gutted a bit. Misha. Like, I think there are honestly some... Oh, hold on. Cutscene.
And so construction began on a device to dominate the vortex. Warpstone-enhanced lumber was required, and the gnawing of rats provided it. The Grey Seer was pleased and raced back to Skaven Blight to report on his accomplishment.
Alright, we're back. Alright. So we have finished the Ritual of Gnawing, which I think next is the Ritual of Decay, which we're actually pretty close to accomplishing, which is awesome. I just kind of want to assassinate people with this guy. Because if he's good at assassinating, he'll be able to cause fear against a lot of these characters. Yep, we're just gonna keep blowing up walls. Okay, I'm gonna go back over here and blow up Ice Rock, because we want to make it clear to the lizardmen that they are not welcome here.
Send them a difficult mission.
Port Forge armor. So now that guy should not just get completely melted in close combat. He should last longer than 2 fucking milliseconds. Alright, we are working at a deficit, but it's not a horrible deficit, though it probably will be once these units finish. We'll do the Dominating Scheme. Yeah, my income's not super great right now. But hey, our food's at max. I mean, so that's nice. But that's the thing, is we're gonna need to stay really aggressive with Ratsnick. Oh, Black Phillip. So what I was saying is, one thing that I think legitimately is coming, and I talked about this I think on Monday as well, is Games Workshop has been starting to like notice the internet and participate on it. You know, between having a really successful YouTube channel that they have now that's actually legitimately funny and really good to watch, and a really active Twitch channel, I think they're starting to turn their attention to the online community and wanting to like do partnerships and stuff. But one of I think I'm curious what their response will be when they notice someone like Major Kill, for instance. You know, someone who like literally drops, like, just makes the most vulgar video he can as just pure laugh value. They may look at it kind of like, you know, and it could be that they look at it the way that they could see it and be like, oh hey, they're kind of like the game, like he's like the Game Grumps, just a more vulgar version of the Game Grumps. So we'll just leave him alone and whatever. But I'm just curious to see what they're gonna do, because I feel like that day is coming quickly with Survivalist. Who's Major Kill? He's an Australian YouTuber who uses really, really foul language. I don't know how else to describe it. And I know that makes me sound like a prude, but like he goes really far. Like just with no shame. We got hate Stark Elves, nice. And we got Chemical Artillerist, nice. And we're just gonna keep messing this place up until we get into it. I don't really like Plague Rash. Does anyone still watch Game Grumps anymore? Dude, are you fucking kidding?
Call me Lord Craven.
I watch so much Game Grumps, it's like terrible. But I love watching Aaron get mad. You took Skaven Blight with the Wood Elves? Congrats, man. I have not taken Skaven Blight with the campaign yet. I really want to take Skaven Blight with an actual like Skaven faction, but I haven't had a chance to do that yet. Or they'll, yeah, I have heard the. I have heard that Arch considers himself blacklisted, which he may well be. I can't comment on it. I don't know if he like actively applies for it or if he just sort of exists and expects people to come to him. 'Cause let me tell you, that's not how it works most of the time. Is that people will not come to you. You have to reach out to them. Okay, there's nothing to apologize for. You're good, man. Alright, it's almost 1:30, and I think the goal was to stream for 2.5 hours this morning. Because for some reason, I don't know about y'all, but whenever I eat breakfast, I'm always way hungrier. That looks like a really scary lizardman army. So we're going to go intercept it at Hag Hall so I can heal. Because I'm going to need my war machines. By the way, does anybody have a name for Brahm, the warlock engineer? I love getting names from you guys, chat. Like, I would love to be able to call these guys something. We're just going to keep messing with Clark around. Making it into like a hell pit. While I make this guy a better fighter.
Ready? Yes, yes.
Ikit Claw. Seems a little on the nose. Skittery Skitgit. Quee, my Skaven from a D&D game. Inspector Gadget. Okay, I like Black Phillip's idea. We need a Skaven version. How do we Skavenify Inspector Gadget? Oh geez, he is coming right for us. He's coming right for us. Alright, this will be a good way to end the stream. Is a nice big fight against a really powerful lizardman army. Clan Moors was confederated by Clan Pestilence, who hates me. That's just great. Let's see. Inspector Mouset. Inspected Gadget. That's pretty funny. Ifrit. Yeah, I like Ifrits. Let's go with that. It's like he saw an episode of it and calls himself that, but it just turns out completely wrong. Inspectic. Let's do Warp Git. There we go. He's got a nice amalgamate name. Alright, Ratsnick's army is now ready to be on the move, so his first objective is going to be to destroy Clarkarond. As we keep bombarding it with characters.
Open gates.
Dude, this place is going to be, like, absolutely fucked when we get to it. Ratsnick's going to be able to just walk through it, which fits his kind of Vermintide persona. Are you going to come in, or do I have to come out? Because I would much rather you oh my god. 3 Carnosaurs. I'm going to give him a nice hearty chance to come in and get me. If all the non-chaos factions went full out on world domination, who do I think would win? Non-chaos factions. If they went all in, no holds barred, just global domination, I think the Lizardmen would win. The Lizardmen probably have the largest armies. Oh yes, treaty pact. Oh wow, we're trusted friends and we were at war. This is heresy. Let's be bros, bro. Okay, good. So we've gotten a line. We might actually be able to confederate Lord Skrulk, but I don't know if I want to do that. Oh, chat, what do you think? Should we confederate with Skrulk and just have like 2 empires in true Skaven fashion? Well, the thing about the Lizardmen is the Lizardmen have one of the most powerful legions on Earth, but the thing about them is that they're a purely defensive race. Like, they don't like to go out that often, and they also have horrible, like, doomsday engines that they just don't use very often. Okay, we need to get to Virulent Plans, because I want to work up to... I want to get up to Ultimate Experiment and new Warpstone uses. These are where we're trying to get to. Well, Queek is already confederated with Skrulk, so if I confederate with Skrulk, then I will control the entire Skaven Empire worldwide. So, chat, I'm going to give you until the end of this turn to figure out if we should do that or not. You, come join me. Should we take over all of Skavendom? It'll be hard. It'll be really hard. But we can do it. I think Ratsnick would have a bodyguard that hates dwarves. What's the downside? The downside is we would control an immense amount of territory, and we'd have to do a lot of little work to, like, stabilize our empire. Like, our empire would be a fucking mess. Well, I will say, Justin, our forces in Nagaroth are completely secure. Like, we're good to go in Nagaroth. The problem will be the new places. We will have to have it'll be very difficult to get them under control. But it would be it would be a very unique campaign at that point. Well, the food might not be a huge deal because Skrulk will have access to his own food area right next to him. And I think there's another one really close to Skrulk. I mean, having access to Skrulk's empire could allow us to actually get the food we need to have a large empire. Plus, we are at full food right now. Like, I think we have 130 food at the moment, and we're going to have more when I burn down Clarkarond. We're going to... Good luck, Rome. Alright, so our Plague Priest was supposed to have destroyed these walls. Why didn't he destroy the walls? It said there were 4 breaches. Why are there no breaches? Okay, well, let's... This gate is going to go down in a heartbeat. Alright, let's see where the biggest weakness is. These walls will go down almost instantly. Okay, so somehow they managed to repair those. I should have had him swing again. But there are some notable weak spots. So we're just going to smash our way through these walls and this gate, and we're just gonna swarm them in true Skaven fashion. There is no hope for the pointy ear elf things, and the rise of Ratsnick begins today. And we're gonna send the assassin around the far side, just in case we need to do something. Actually, you know what? No, we'll keep him close. All right, and our Vermintide Legion is ready. Slaves will go out in front to try and absorb enemy fire, followed by clan rats, followed by plague monks who will swarm in through the gate. And of course, we've got our ranged contingent. All right, so let's do this. Ratsnick and the assassins will run with these guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, you guys, and you. We're gonna send the plague monks into the walls, clan rats into the doors, slaves could just go get in the way. Oh yeah, those walls are gonna break really fast. Okay, I'm okay with the Hell Pit absorbing damage because he'll regenerate. Ooh, Hell Pit took a beating. Globadiers! Okay, the gate is open, so we're gonna rush these guys in. We're gonna send in the clan rats. The walls are open. Charge! We're gonna make it rain some lightning down here. And we're honestly just gonna let the slaves sit here and take damage. Alright, let's have the hell pit pull over into units that he can actually hurt. You! What is that? A sorceress? Ugh. Plague monks! Go capture the center of the city. The rest of you go help in this fight. More lightning, Raxnick. What are these warfire throwers doing? Come on, guys. Oh, my rat ogres fell back. Get back in there. Where's my assassin? I need you on the Death Hag. More lightning! Whoops. Run past her so we can get a full surround.
Master of masters.
Well, now they're fucking firing. Alright, the battle's over. And now I'm going to fast forward because I want my Hell Pit Abomination to regenerate as much health as possible. Good job, Plagueis. Alright, so the city has fallen. It belongs to the Skaven now. Good work, Hellpit. You got 2 chevrons too. Nice job. Just letting old Hellpit try and regen as much health as he can. We wait for the Dark Elves to all run, skimper off the field. Yeah, the Dark Elves' interpretation of BDSM tends to involve a lot more blood play than I think most people would enjoy. Unless you're into having your skin literally flayed off. Who's more fucked up, Dark Elves or Chaos Dwarves? I'd say the Dark Elves. The Dark Elves literally do it for pleasure and like enjoyment. The Chaos Dwarves just do it as a part of industry. Is it healthy to drink another race's blood? No. No, it's not. Unless you have a really good reason, or you're like a Cornate or something, then you can probably get away with it, but even then I would consider it moderately dangerous. You don't know where they've been.
In your channel before we do anything. I'm guessing it's going to be the same with this.
Yeah, I imagine it would be.
But I gotta say, like,
The Under Empire spreads.
Alright. Ooh, yeah, let's sack it for sweet, sweet monies.
Yes, yes.
Oh, we got Skalm. Fuck yeah. So that lets him heal, which on Raksnik is very thematic. And we're gonna fall back. And let our agents return to just smashing things apart. We want to make it sure that they're not able to regenerate.
All hail Hornet Rat.
All hail Hornet Rat. Yes, yes. Let's get Skaven's Scorch and Musketeer.
Hide and sneak.
We could ambush him. You know what? I think this will be an excellent place to start later tonight. Alright guys, it's time for me to leave for lunch. Thanks so much for watching. I'm going to go take an hour-and-a-half lunch to probably take a shower and eat and stuff. Yeah, sorry, I had a little thing going in the background. Surprised my mic picked that up. Anyway, so I'm off to lunch, and y'all will have to wait until this evening where we'll resume the Tretch campaign, because it seems Tretch is really popular. We'll do a vote on YouTube. It might be somebody, other people want to see something else. So we will return at 3 o'clock for some Twitch action. So be sure to, if you haven't already, follow me on twitch.tv/loremasterofsotech. And we will be doing probably Vermintide, maybe something else, but we'll definitely do at least an hour of Vermintide. So thanks everyone for watching. I hope you're looking forward to this battle, which potentially will be the evening stream, unless we end up starting the Divinity Originals 2 Sin run tonight. But we'll see how that goes. So thanks again for watching. I will see you guys at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. And until then, have a good one. Bye.